Today we're going to be talking a little bit about some of the video games we're currently playing.
Like the Oregon Trail?
The Oregon Trail. I've actually never played that, believe it or not.
What do you mean?
Well, don't forget I was homeschooled and most people played that in school.
Isn't that the only thing you do during homeschooling is play video games?
That's an educational video game, and I was more about RPGs. And speaking of which, right now I am playing Dragon Quest XI.
Dragon Quest XI is plaguing me.
Well, it's one of my favorite old school JRPG series.
Is that the one with the coffin?
Yes, and that's the only thing you ever remember about it is the coffin. What I love about Dragon Quest is the expansive nature of the game. I mean, you can spend 80 to 100 and some odd hours on a Dragon Quest game. I'm 4.5 hours in, and I just now got to the intro.
It took you like 90 hours to get through that game with the car and the thing, and it turns into an airship or some bullshit.
I played the original Xenoblade Chronicles for 180 hours before I was done with it. I've been playing the sequel on Switch, and I'm going to give it a chance again in the future, but right now I don't feel like it's as good as the original game. And if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, but it's way too overly complicated, I think.
What game are you talking about?
The new Xenoblade Chronicles on the Switch.
Is that the one with the Vianus and the thing? And
that was
like
the original one.
on some weird fucking planet robot?
Yes, yeah. That was one of my favorite RPGs of all time.
And they misuse black hole physics because they're dicks.
Yes. But getting back to Dragon Quest, it's one of my favorite RPG series because of its simplicity. It's an old school JRPG complete with grinding and tons of stories, tons of quests, and maybe not the most interesting
Don't forget the
storyline.
poof.
The poof poof, that's hilarious, yes. Lots of just random, wacky Japanese influence as well. And so it's one of my favorite games.
Yes.
Right now, Rich is playing a game on Steam called
Rogue Legacy.
and he keeps dying, but it harkens back.
Yeah, it's the point.
Oh, that's the point.
Yeah.
Sure.
Have you never played a roguelike?
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh.
Tell me about it. Tell us about it.
You play and you kill stuff. Something about like the king and he's dead. I don't know. But you play and you kill these fucking eyeballs. And then when you die, so it's a roguelite. So when you die, any money that you've earned goes to your heirs. And then they have like randomly generated like different like genetic attributes.
One of the games that we've been playing together recently is the new co-op mode in Stardew Valley.
I hate Stardew Valley.
I've been enjoying it. I like those types of games that are, kind of go at your own pace. There's not really...
You don't go at your own pace. The day lasts like 20 minutes and shops are open for like 2 hours and you run out of energy and then I have to wait for your ass to go back to bed because we don't have any food to get more energy.
And the reason you don't get it is because you never played any of the Harvest Moon games either. And it kind of is, to me, go at your own pace because yes, the days are short, but you can handle them however you want. You can plan out your days however you want. And even though there is, theoretically an end game to these, you can keep going after they're done. But it's something fun for us to play together, and we've been talking about playing video games together, and something we can do on a lazy Saturday or Sunday night. And it's just, even if we're not really collaborating on what we're doing in the game, it's fun to play it together, I think.
I agree. I would play something else.
And speaking of playing something else, we recently played through Donut County as well.
I like Donut County.
So tell me your thoughts about it.
It was a nice little artistic game about gentrification or some bullshit, I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was very aesthetically pleasing. Jason didn't think that it was long enough.
You can get through it in 2 hours and there's no replayability.
I mean, you can go suck up more people. Well, I mean, you can suck up the same people again. I like the raccoon, though. He was a dick.
Aesthetically, it reminds me of Katamari Damacy, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And speaking of Katamari, I've been very disappointed in the series the past couple of years. Namco Bandai's basically destroyed it, and it's now comprised of a bunch of free-to-play games. But I saw that the other day they registered Katamari Damacy Reroll as a trademark.
Reroll?
And I'm not going to get my hopes up. It'll probably be another, stupid endless runner.
Sounds like a casino game.
Sounds like that, or yeah, casino game, endless runner, but I'm hoping it'll be a remaster of the original games, but I'm not going to get my hopes up just yet. So what games are you playing right now? Anything interesting? What are your favorite genres, your favorite games, and what are you playing right now? Let us know down in the comments
At first,
below.
I thought you were asking me.
Yes.
And I'm like, we just talked about this,
We just
Jason.
talked about this, yes. No, I'm asking the audience, what are you playing right now? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell and like our video.
There's
too.
a like button.
There is a like button.
It says, oh, it's got a thumbs up.
You're not pressing it enough. Press it. Press it. But don't press it twice because then you'll unlike our video, and that's not a good thing either.
I mean, unless you don't like the video, then GFY. Don't put the part where I said GFY in there. People will get offended and won't like the videos.
I'm looking down at your thing. I should be looking at the camera.
Don't look at my thing.
I-
Ridge Racer.
Which I'm sure is also free to play game now.
Ah! Yeah! I'm down there.